Yo, hello. What is up, everyone? Yeah, this stream, I didn't make any prior announcements, no scheduling early, but a very impromptu stream. I have to complete this orc, and I have to do it quick. And also, I have a very exciting announcement at the end of the stream. So, what we're going to do is let's just sculpt this ugly orc first. And like always, I'll just begin with the blockout, which is always the most important thing in any sculpt that you make. If the blockout sucks, everything else will suck. I guarantee you that. Okay, so pay very close attention when you're blocking out something. This is the building block of your sculpt. Hello. How is everyone? If you are using screencast keys add-on in Blender, Ishaq, you can make it start automatically every time Blender opens. Go to Edit Preferences Add-ons, search for screencast keys, then enable the option called Enable as a startup. After that, the shortcut display will activate automatically when you launch. Oh, whoa! That is amazing. Let me check that out. Okay, let's do it. Edit Preferences Add-ons, and then go to Screencast. Okay, and then I drag this. Enable the option called Enable at Startup. Enable at Startup. Enable at Startup. Where's Enable at Startup? Oh, Enable on Startup. Save preferences. Damn, bro, you are a lifesaver. All right, thank you so much. Oh, that is awesome, bro. Let's go. Now the screencast will always be active. I wish I knew about this a little early. That put up in. Okay, I don't want to spoil it for you, but I will show you why I wish I knew about it early at the end of the stream. But yeah, nothing. I did pay special attention to whatever I'm about to spoil at the end of the stream. But still, this is so helpful. Thank you. I really do appreciate this. I'll have this in the background while I'm practicing. Yeah, sure thing, my man. Let's practice together. And I'm noticing that this orc has a bit of a looking down expression, so that is what I will pay attention to as well. He has a really thick neck, this orc. And orcs are actually easier to sculpt than human faces. The reason being, this is a creature, and creatures are always easier. The reason is that we see human faces every single day, but we don't see orcs every day unless your mama lives next door. Oh, that's a bad your mama joke. I mean, not your mama, but the your mama from the joke. That your mama. Not your mama. I wasn't offending your mom. Please. Seriously. I had no intention of doing that. But just talking about the general, the yo mama, the general, the joke yo mama. Your mama's so fat, her shadow weighs 50 kilograms. Well, I just personally love bad dad jokes. The lamer they are, the more I love them. And I also love yo mama jokes. And I love them even more if they are borderline offensive. Yeah. Yo mama's so old, she farts dust. So if you have any funny lame dad joke or any great yo mama joke, bro, I would love to hear that. That would be amazing. Your mama's so fat, bro. She lives in 2 time zones. Your mama jokes are so cool, bro. I just love your mama jokes. And I am blocking this out. Also, this time I just wanted to challenge myself a bit without having the front sides and everything. I just want to sculpt with this reference. And I wanted to see how quickly can we go about this. because, like I said, I have a very, very important and very exciting announcement at the end of the stream. So we'll just quickly get this done, and then I will show you what the announcement is. So yeah, let's cut it here. The eyebrows out, the temple line, the cheekbone is definitely wider on this character, so adding those features in. The mouth definitely needs some bulking up here. I think the chin can be a bit longer, definitely. So let's extend all of that. Let's use the... And yeah, like I said, orcs are easier to sculpt, but they are also more forgiving. And the reason, once again, being you don't see them every day. They are ugly already. So even if your sculpt sucks a bit, he's not the most attractive orc. It's okay. Your mama's so slow, it took her 9 months to make a joke. Damn, bro, that is savage. That is nice. Really cool. Yeah. Wouldn't want to be that joke. See, guys, you just take jokes as the jokes. I mean, I've always been super open about how I just love borderline offensive jokes and dark humor. I just love dark humor, bro. Like, I believe that true comedy is always offensive, and unless it is offensive, it's not true comedy. Just imagine the time that you have with your friends. The reason that you always laugh your ass out, have such an amazing time, is you guys can talk about anything at all, and you can make fun of your best friends however way you want without worrying about offending them. The more offensive the joke is, the funnier it gets. And I just do not appreciate people who like, yeah, bro, this is so rude. I don't like this joke that you're making. And then the same people they would go home and they would watch Family Guy and laugh their butts off. Why the hypocrisy? If you don't like dark humor, why do you watch Family Guy? Why is Family Guy your favorite show? That to me does not make sense. As long as you're not offending anyone in particular, that's okay, bro. Like, humor is humor. We should learn to take humor as humor. What do you think? I definitely do believe people should have a sense of humor. A lot of people also care about their public image. Oh, I don't want to laugh at this, or else I'll be considered rude. No, it's just humor. It's just a joke, bro. It's just a joke. जो आपका दिल जो आपका दिल Oops. Let's take this here. How long are we in this stream? 9 minutes. Okay, for 9 minutes, this is not bad actually. This is actually pretty good for 9 minutes. I think the nose can definitely be shorter. He has a very short nose. So let's move this entire nose up. You can also move the mouth up, but it'll keep the chin where it is. Also, I've just recently noticed that YouTube has also been a bit more allowing on things that you can talk about and things that you can share. Mostly, I think it is because of how X has enabled people to talk about whatever they want. So there's real freedom of speech on X, and then other platforms they have to somewhat uncensor the things that people can talk about. Because if they don't allow it, people would just move to X, and that makes that makes sense, bro. So I just see so many YouTubers swearing more often, cussing more often, and talking about stuff that they wouldn't otherwise more than ever now. So yeah, this looks nice. I think we can go higher poly now. Oh yeah, I think I went too high poly. Yep. Let's start adding the details. I'm happy with the block out. So let's start add the details of the ears. Ears, by the way, I used to find them so intimidating. I used to find them so difficult to sculpt. Now they are just simply annoying to sculpt. They're not difficult at all, but they're just annoying to sculpt. I do not enjoy making the ears. And ears are like jerrys. No one cares about them. Ears do not get so much attention. When was the last time you saw someone flirting with a woman and said, "Hey, you have such beautiful ears, baby. I wish I could drown in your ears." No one said that. Oh, your ears are as deep as the ocean. No one says that. They all talk about the eyes, they talk about the lips, or they might talk about the nose. Yeah, you have a really cute nose, but no one talks about the ears, bro. Ears are not important at all. The only important thing about the ears is that you learn how to sculpt them good once, and then boom, you can slap it on every single model that you make. Even if it's an elf ear, it's the same structure inside. It's so easy. It just becomes absolutely annoying to sculpt the ears. Yeah, no one compliments the ears. No one does. It's always the eyes, always the face, always the lips, smile. Ears, never, never. Nose definitely needs to go up because of how angry his expression is. Yep, let's add this brow area. I'm going to shrink this as well. Yeah, let's also block out the teeth. Why not? So I'll just use a UV sphere. Let's make a UV sphere. And let's go to symmetry. Let me just smooth all of it so that it reduces its size. Looks good. Drag it here. I don't know what this would be. Would this be teeth or would they be tusks of an orc? Would orc has teeth or tusks? Because they're definitely not teeth sized. But I don't think they would qualify for a tusk. Might be tusks. Who knows, bro? What's the difference? What's the difference between teeth and tusk? Not sure. If anyone knows this, please educate me. What's the difference between a teeth and a tusk? How would we know if orcs have teeth or if they have tusks? Oh yeah, definitely makes a big impact on his overall look. Hello, opalescence. Bro, you're a good person to ask. So, since you sculpt dinosaurs, what's the difference between tusk and teeth? Whoa, would an orc, a creature like this, would we call this teeth or tusks? And how do we know? What's the main difference, bro? So, guys, if you don't know opalescence, opalescence makes the best dinosaurs on YouTube, and you should definitely go check his channel out. Just modified canines, I think. Tusks are teeth. Oh, okay. So they're basically the same thing. Okay, that makes more sense. So it's just like saying canines or incisors. So tusk is just a version of teeth. All right, blend jams. What's up, gang? Yo, what's up? By the way, guys, I do have a very exciting announcement at the end of the stream. Just a sec. Who's this calling me? Hello? किधर से? Just a sec, guys. जी जी. Yeah, damn. So it was a feedback call. They wanted some feedback. Me and my wife, we ordered some food last night, and we ordered some spicy burgers. So they just introduced really spicy burgers. Let me show you guys. It's actually pretty nice. Yeah, it was. Let me show you. this burger here. Yes. It wasn't as spicy as I thought it would be. Like my spice tolerance is now through the roof, bro. I just love spicy food, and I love testing my spice tolerance again and again. But this wasn't that hot, as much as I expected it to be. They had this flavor, and they call it the fire flavor. They said this is fire, and I was like, so they were like, which flavor would you like, sir? Would you like hot, extra hot, or fire? I'm like, which one is the hottest? Which one is the most spiciest? They said fire. I said, do you have anything that's called hell? And she was like, no, no, sir, we don't have anything that's called hell. But if you try our fire burger, it's gonna give you a similar feeling. And I was like, all right, bring it on. Let's do it. And it wasn't spicy at all, bro. I'll be honest, the extra spicy was spicier than the fire burger. So unless they come up with something that's hell, described as hell, bro, I don't think it will be spicy. The spiciest thing that I've ever tried was these instant noodles, and they were ghost pepper flavor. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Were they spicy? That's the most spiciest thing I've tried. I know that there's another spice called the Carolina Reaper, I think. It's how it's called, and it's super super spicy. And if I have the chance, I'm not sure if I would try that. People claim that you can die trying that spice if you overdose. But let's see. We'll see. We'll see. If I get the opportunity, maybe I will try. The funny thing about this is that my spice tolerance was never high. I had the lowest spice tolerance in my entire family. Like they would be eating normal food and I would be like, so spicy, so spicy. But it's the opposite case now. And the biggest change happened was when I went to study abroad. So when I went to Malaysia to pursue my bachelor's degree, I have a bachelor's degree in 3D animation and design, by the way. Not that I would recommend, but yeah, that's my qualifications. I had a degree in 3D animation and design, and Malaysian food is one of the best foods that I've tried. It was so, it's really really cool, brother. Their fried rice is worth dying for. Like when I was in Malaysia, bro, I never ever missed Pakistani food. Never missed Pakistani food because the food there was really good. But whenever I would come back for a vacation to my country, bro, I would miss their food like crazy. So their food is really, really, really nice. And that is how where my spice tolerance actually increased because their food was relatively spicy, but it wasn't the kind of spice that's just spicy for the sake of being spicy. It was tasty spicy. So when you're burning and your mouth is burning, you still want more. That is how good their food is. And that is also how good those instant noodles are. The ghost pepper noodles, bro. They're so good. They're spicy, but they're really good. Really, really good. And you just keep wanting more. And I believe, bro, like even if you do not have a high tolerance, you should definitely try it. It's an experience to try that those noodles at least, bro. It's definitely an experience. I made my family eat it. I made my friends eat it, and just watching everyone's reaction was crazy, bro. No amount of water is enough to extinguish that spice. Literally, you just have to surrender to it and wait for it to go. But it's really, really nice. Really nice. So let's just add a bit of these details on the face. Because why not? He's a really wrinkly orc. By the way, guys, come on, tell me a fun joke. Tell me an offensive joke. I would love to hear it. Okay, maybe not offensive, but it's okay if it's a bit mature. I would love to hear a joke. I have a joke in mind, but I will only share it if I get a good joke in the chat. It's okay. This is an open chat. I won't ban you if the joke is slightly offensive either. Oh my god, bro. What a professional streamer. Let's see what kind of wild jokes do we get. And don't worry, you can make a separate account if you do not want to reveal your identity. I know some people are really cautious about that. Oh, I don't want to be exposed this way. I don't want to be telling a joke in public that I still listen to in private. Is I won't ban also the joke? I won't ban. I don't get it, bro. This joke is above my IQ. Oh no, it's not a joke, bro. I am dead serious. I won't ban you. It's not gonna be like you make a joke and then I ban you and then we all laugh. Watch this Jerry. I tricked him. No, no, no. That's not gonna be a joke. I swear, I swear. I won't ban anyone. I just popped in the stream. Yo, welcome, my friend. Logan, do you have an offensive joke? Do you have a joke that's borderline offensive, but it's funny as hell? Or do you have a funny joke in general? I'm all ears for a joke like that. Oh boy, I got so lost in the details. I forgot that we have to add his ponytail. So this orc has a ponytail. So let's do that really quick. I have one. All right, go ahead, bro. Let's see. Let's see what you got. Let's hear it. What do you call a blind German? What? A Nazi. Oh. Let's go, my man. Is there any German in the chat who can confirm this? So there you have it. See, it's not that difficult, guys. This is something, if you watch this on Instagram, you'll be like, oh my god, my belly. But yeah, so some people, they're like, nah, bro, I don't want to associate myself with you because you make jokes like this. Yeah, W, my man. My friend thinks he is smart. He told me an onion is the only food that makes you cry. So I threw coconut at him. I bet he cried after that. All right, let me tell you a joke as well. It's not offensive, but it's hella funny. So there's this guy, and it's his wedding night, right? And he hasn't had sex before this at all. So he's there with his wife, newlywed wife, and then they're having sex. He gives a few thrusts, and then he stops for 2 minutes. Then he thrusts again, and then he stops again. And then he thrusts again, and then he stops for another minute. And the wife like, "What the hell are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, I saw this online. It's called buffering." So he was basically replicating buffering on his wedding night. that, that's how he learned how to have sex, bro. That is why you don't learn everything. You don't try everything you learn on the internet. It's a different world there, bro. And this is true, bro. This is actually true. So porn is not healthy at all. It just creates these unrealistic, extremely stimulating scenarios that do not exist in real life. And then when it's time for people to do it in the real life, it doesn't work. The PP doesn't work at all. It doesn't respond. It gives an error 404, not responding. And that is because they are so used to these artificial stimulants, these artificial scenarios, these artificial stories, that when they do not exist in real life, they don't feel turned on. And this is the danger of porn that no one talks about. I don't get it, bro. Some influencers, they say porn is actually healthy. Like, what the hell? How? It's not healthy at all. And then we have people watching monster sex. I don't know, fake titties. It's gross, man. Don't watch porn, also. I don't think I can get the joke. Oh, okay. Or maybe you do watch, but you have a good internet connection. So when you do not have a good internet connection, then the video pauses to buffer. And he thought that it's part of the act. You have to pause. You have to buffer in real life as well. So the ponytail looks nice. Let's block out something for the beard. Oh, I see now. Yeah. So he was buffering while he was doing it with his wife. Crazy. Let's make the hair go all the way up till here. My psychiatrist told me that Ishaq, you should get more in touch with your feminine side. So I crashed the car. I'm so thankful I've never fallen into watching that stuff though. I've heard how bro, it's poison. It's literally poison. No one should expose themselves to it. It's not healthy at all. It will completely destroy you as a man. You want to realize, bro, that the sexual desire is one of the most strongest desires that a person can feel. And porn is just a stimulated version of that. It's like that desire on steroids. And then a person thinks, oh, bro, why do I have to go out in the real world? Why find a good wife when I can just make an anime wife that I can have? I don't know, bro. Ask her to do anything for me. And then these people just become so socially awkward, bro. So back in the day, in the primal age, if someone wanted access to good women, good wife, then they had to be someone. They had to be an important person. You had to be the leader of the tribe to get the best women, or you had to be someone who's meaningful so that you get good wife. Because why would a female want to live with you? So that you can protect them, and then they can provide for you. They want a good man to take care of them. But now, why would a person want to do that when he has access to unlimited women on his phone screen? And literally people pretending that, oh, this porn star, she's actually my girlfriend because I signed up for her OnlyFans and she says you're my boy. Like, what the hell? What? So it has really, really bad effects, bro. And one of the leading cause of erectile dysfunction is porn. I kid you not. It's one of the biggest causes. There's a proper separate term for this, and it's called porn induced erectile dysfunction. And it happens because your brain gets trained that, okay, this is normal. What you're doing in real life, that is not. And no one wants that, bro. No one would want to be that guy. And that is why this addiction is so strong as well. Like I told you, bro, it's one of the strongest desires for human beings to feel the urge to reproduce, bro. But then when you have access, unlimited access to it any time of the day, it just becomes poison. And I was addicted to it, you know, around my university days. I was so addicted to it, bro. I've talked about it on the channel as well. It's a really bad habit, bro. Really bad habit. And really difficult to quit as well. I had this one friend. So what happened was I found out he has actually been purchasing porn. Like, bro, why would you purchase something? Yeah, bro, the one that you purchased, look at this, look at that. No, bro, I don't want to look at that. Thank you. But he used to purchase porn, bro. I just want to make sure you saw that joke above here. Oh, wait, wait. I went to the ear doctor the other day. He said I'm going deaf. That was really hard to hear. Yeah, I had missed that. Thank you for the reminder. That's a good joke. Man, randomly throughout the day, I would remember these really funny jokes, but when on the spot, it just becomes difficult to remember. Wait, I have a really funny joke, but it's an image. I'll send it. All right, you would think. Okie dokie, send it. All right. Let me have a look. Snake hook. Okay. I just remembered a joke. I'll just share it. So a friend tells another friend, "Hey, bro, I just prevented a rape from happening in the school today." You're like, "Whoa, how did you do that?" And you're like, "Self-control." Yeah. All right. I think enough jokes for today. Where is it? Let me see. So, ordinary people. Okay. What kind of a loser looks into an oven and smiles? Yeah, bro. Who does that? Unless the food smells absolutely. I'm not a super big fan of cooking, by the way. Cooking never makes me excited. I can never see myself going to the kitchen, preparing food, working for 3 hours just to prepare something that I'm going to eat in 10 minutes. I could never do that, bro. I would rather just cook some eggs, warm some bread, throw some rice on it, and get through the day. That would be pretty much it, bro. Like if I'm hungry, bro, I'll just have some boiled rice, throw it on eggs, scrambled eggs, got some vegetables, boom, done. That's all I need, bro. Damn, I forgot to finish my oak. All right, no problem. Bro, you still have to complete that Mahoraga. I would. Oh, damn, that reminds me. I have to complete that Mahoraga. Shit. All right, I think this is good. I just want to color this and do some more details. But here's an announcement. Here's the thing that I wanted to announce on the stream, and I am super excited about this. So most of you probably are aware of the 1 month challenge, right? So the 1 month challenge is something that people are aware of. And what the 1 month challenge does is it cuts all the bullshit, bro. You don't have to memorize the name of the bones and the muscles. There's no complex anatomy diagrams. There's no complex medical terms. You are an artist. You are not a doctor. And I personally struggled with learning to sculpt for more than 6 years. It was so damn hard to learn sculpting because of all of this overwhelming amount of information out there. And this 1 month challenge is basically what I wish I had when I was learning how to sculpt. And the results that we get with this are amazing. Okay, so we get people going from here to sculpting characters like this in as little as a month. And all you need to invest is just 1 hour a day. This course was absolutely free. By the way, this was my best selling course. So before this, I recorded this head sculpting course. That was my best selling course, but I decided that I want to make this free. And the reason I did this was because I believe everyone deserves a chance to learn sculpting the right way. Okay, so they need something. Everyone should get some good basics for them. And that is why I made this course free. And we've been getting amazing results with this. The thing about this course is that it was recorded in a previous version of Blender. And I've seen people repeating some mistakes that they can improve, some settings that they weren't aware of. Also, I believe that this was my first course that I ever recorded, bro. And there's so much more that I can share now. There's better ways that I've discovered to share the same thing and to improve that delivery. So what I've done is I've recorded the whole course again. So right now, if you go to the community, this is what you will see. It's a private course. But what I'm going to do now is I'll go to edit course and I'll make it open and boom. So this course is now live. All right. You can have access to this course. It's all set and done. And personally, bro, I believe that if people do commit to this, they can get results in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, less than a month. But I just want to cushion it to 1 month just to test it out and see how this performs. So this is the whole course recorded from scratch. And this time, yeah, it's with the updated Blender version. So yeah, oh, without any further ado, bro, I'm so excited to see what kind of results do we get now. This is going to be super, super, super epic. I am super pumped to get this course out. And if you want access to it, the link will be in the description. Let me also just quickly share it in the chat here. So you can quickly go and access the course right now. Like people, I don't get it, bro. Jerry's, what they do is that Jerry's, they keep looking for a shortcut. They want to watch that 15-minute tutorial that teaches them everything, which never happens, by the way. And they're idiots for not realizing that it has not happened yet. It won't happen in the future. They spend years looking for a shortcut, but they won't commit to a course like this. But all they have to do, bro, is just spend 1 month. I'm promising you results in 1 month. I've shown you result how this works. And you want to realize, bro, that when you're following the masses, when you're following what the 90% of Jerrys are doing out there, you get results like the Jerrys. You keep struggling. When you're following the masses, bro, the M is always silent. You're following the asses. You're following asses, bro. And if you want results like the people that I just showed you, so if you want results like, where is it? Yeah, if you want results like these, bro, like the champions here, if you want results like them, you have to practice the way that they have. You have to learn that the way they've been learning. And they've been learning through the 1 month sculpting challenge. So what is it going to be, bro? Is it going to be another year of searching for that magic pill, magic video? Or do you actually want to commit for just 1 month and get the results that you want? I'll leave it up to you, bro. And I hope that you're not a Jerry. Scrambled eggs are the goat. I agree, bro. Scrambled eggs are the best. If you're hungry and you want to eat something, scrambled eggs never fails. Never fails. And if you feel extra hungry, bro, you can just throw some boiled rice into it, cut some vegetables, add some soy sauce, and it just tastes amazing. And the rice did really, really fill you. Do you need to simplify the nodes or what nodes? Hello, Soji. Just wanted to know one more thing, that when sculpting, what paths should be made as different mesh? Like I got confused on all this. There's no fixed answer to this, bro. The reason that we make something separate is because we want extra control on it. So I don't want to adjust the teeth with while adjusting the face. So I don't want when I'm adjusting the teeth, bro, I don't want to adjust the face. Or when I'm adjusting the beard, I don't want to adjust the face either. So whatever part that you do not want to disturb, just make it as a separate mesh. Some people, what they like to do is that they struggle with the ears because they're like, okay, when I'm moving the ear, I'm also disturbing the shape of the head, so it gets difficult. In that case, just make the ear as a separate object. There's no fixed rule for this. You can go as detailed as you want. Some people like to block out every single muscle when they make in the torso, and a separate object for every muscle. I don't like to do that. I just like to make a torso and I like to define those muscles and sculpt them in. And honestly, bro, none of the method is absolutely right or wrong. It's just on what your preference is. If you struggle with control, then making it separate there's no problem at all. Yippee, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Perfect. I'm super excited. We're gonna get so many amazing results with this new course. I just cannot wait. It's going to be amazing. One more thing I really wanted to know, that like I wanted to know complete process of your 3D animation from like going to modeling to final render of complete scene. Can you teach it too? I can teach it, but I'll be honest that I'm not aware of that workflow inside Blender. I've been a 3D generalist for more than 6 years, where I have been modeling, making props, making environments, making the rigs, making the animations, doing the complete pipeline for two mobile game companies. So I've been doing it for them. The 3D generalist, doing everything, bro. I was the only 3D artist in the whole team. So every artwork that went into the game was made by me. Everything. But I used Maya for that. And I'm not aware how to do that in Blender. So even when I do some freelance now, I get some gigs here and there, I use a workflow of Blender and Maya. So that is not something that I teach. And I'll be honest, bro, it's not something that I'm passionate about either. I'm not passionate about making rigs or working as a generalist. I'm not passionate about making low poly assets. Sculpting is what I'm passionate about. This I could do sculpting. I don't care, bro. If AI takes over everything, everything goes to shit. If there's no sculptors in the world, I would still be sculpting, bro, because this is what makes me happy. This is my creative outlet. I love sculpting, and this is what I'm passionate about. So even if AI takes over everything, bro, everything goes to shit. There's no more 3D artist. AI does everything, and we all are flipping burgers. After I flip my burgers, bro, I will come home and I will sculpt characters. Because why not? This is what I'm passionate about. Following the asses into the yeah, bro. Following the asses. And asses lead you nowhere, bro, but misery. Nothing. Nothing else, bro. That is why it is important to surround yourself with people who have similar goals. We are the average of the 5 people we spend most time with. And in today's world and age, bro, those 5 people can be digital. Why not? I believe we are more connected with people online than we are with people in real life. And is it a bad thing? I don't think so. Not necessarily, bro. In real life, people are mostly losers now. They all have bullshit dreams. They don't know what they want to do with their life. They're going about life with their minds absolutely shut down. They don't know what they want to do with their life, bro. They have no idea what they want to be. No passion at all. All they complain about is, oh, I'm so depressed, bro. I don't have motivation. I don't know what to do next. And they're complaining and moaning all the time. And bro, that negative energy is super contagious, bro. So if you find people who have a better mindset online, bro, you can be friends with those people online. Why not? And that is also the main reason. That is the main reason why I am passionate, so passionate about community. That is the main reason why I love community, why I work so hard on the Da Vinci School, why I do not sell courses separately. I work on this business where I make a community, is because a community is how you grow. This is where you surround yourself with people. When you make a post, bro, people are there cheering you up. You share your progress. You share your work with everyone. You share your wins, and you see, you share your wins. Everyone celebrates them with you. So that is how we should learn and grow. I know, bro, that, and the members following, the members who are part of this community, you know, guys, like we've made friends with people, such good friends, just because of this community. And they share our same goals. They share the same passion for things. And I personally believe that the future of education is communities. It's no longer going to be, hey, buy this course, bro. It's still too early for that. People are still buying courses. They are not aware of the community aspect of things. But I love communities. I love the idea that when you open the community, you are surrounded by people. You are watching people who are on a similar path as you are. And you can share your experiences with them, talk to them, engage with them. They share your experiences with you. That's the whole point, isn't it? I'm passionate about sculpting as well, but when it comes to making money, I work as a generalist. In this age of AI, I think specialists are getting replaced. Yeah, bro, they just want to squeeze you as much as they can for what you can do. Why hire 3 people when you can hire one who does almost everything? And to be honest, bro, apart from the AAA studios, no one cares about quality that much. They don't care about quality. All they care about is functionality. The AAA studios, bro, it's a matter of ego for them to add that level of detail, to add that muscle system, to make those characters hyper realistic. It's a matter of ego for them, of who's the best studio. That's what it's all about. But most popular games, just look at the most popular games that everyone plays, bro. Indie games here and there, they don't care about quality that much. They just care about the experience that you have when you're playing those things. Do you feel fun when you're playing? And they care about functionality. That's it. As long as things are functional, they don't care how they look. They don't care what's behind it. When was the last time? Here's a question. When was the last time you were playing a game and you wondered, oh, I wonder what the topology looks like? Never. When was the last time you were playing it? Oh, I wonder how he UV unwrapped, how the UV unwrap of this character looks like. Never, bro, never. All you care about in that video game is, I just want to have fun today. I just want to blow some steam off. That's all that you care about. It's amazing that we can connect together online. Like, I would never have gotten to know you if we didn't have internet. That's the thing, bro. And like I said, you are the average of the 5 people, or I think it's 10, I don't know, whatever, but you are the average of the people that you spend time with. And in this modern age, bro, those people can be 100%, they can be online. If you surround yourself, if you just watch content of the high achievers, you will adopt their mindset. You will adopt their mindset. The best example of this, I love how Andrew Tate described this. So he's like, imagine that all of your friends, they have a ice cream business. Okay, all of them, they run a ice cream business. You don't have an ice cream business, but they have an ice cream business. And when you hang out with these friends, bro, all they talk about all this time is, here, I sold this much ice cream. I sourced my ice cream from here. Here's how I store my ice cream. Here's how I store my ice cream. And then even if you do not have an ice cream business, bro, you know about the ice cream business, the insides and out. Simply because you surrounded yourself with people who are in the ice cream business. Same thing goes for sculpting, bro. If you just surround yourself in a community where every time people talk about sculpting, you will learn a thing or two about sculpting. When you see those people getting results, when you see, oh wow, bro, everyone inside this community is actually slaying, bro. They're getting the results that they want. They're practicing. They're getting better. And oh, I see where he started and where he is now. That pushes you forward. Just like the FOMO effect that you have when all of your friends are buying the latest Call of Duty and you're like, oh bro, I also want to buy the latest Call of Duty. And you feel that FOMO effect, that fear of missing out. So you want to get Call of Duty as well. Inside a community, you feel the same way when everyone is getting results with sculpting and you're the only one who's being left behind. You're like, nah man, I'm being left behind. I want to make progress as well. And there you feel that positive FOMO effect. Imagine you sit in a community or in a group of people where every time you say, hey bro, I jerked off this many times today. And they all look at you with disgust. All 6 of them, they look at you with absolute disgust. And they're like, what the hell, bro? Who jerks off? Why would you touch your own pee-pee, bro? And every time you mention it, they're going to look at you with disgust, bro. You will never talk about those things in front of them. And if they know that you jerk off, bro, they're like, nah, bro, I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to associate with you. Don't talk about that topic with me. Then you will be influenced by that group as well. You'll start to believe that, yeah, jerking off is a bad thing, bro. I shouldn't do it. And when I was in school, bro, we literally used to brag about, hey, bro, I jerked off 3 times yesterday. Oh, how long has it been for you that you haven't jerked off? Like, 2 days. And then one would say, yo, I just jerked off this morning. And we were like, oh, wow, bro, you're crazy, bro. You're crazy. How do you think you will ever accept that it's a bad thing if you surround yourself with those people? It's really that easy, bro. If you're friends with 5 drug addicts, you're going to be the 6th one. If your friends have the habit of drinking, they drink all the time, you're going to be the 6th drunk. If your friends are all sculptors and they're getting results, they're serious about their progress, you're going to be the 6th sculptor. That's literally the trick. That's all there is to it. Bro, what is this conversation? Bro, this is real conversation, isn't it? These are topics that no one will tell you. This is real education, bro. Like, I wish my favorite creators had talked about these things, because these things really matter, bro. Like, anyone can build a course, but a course is not what gets you result. I can give you the best course for free, but if you have a bad mindset, if you have bad habits, you're not gonna get results. People are like, yeah, bro, I don't have time to sculpt at all. It's so hard to make time for sculpting. I have school, I have this, I have that. But then they have an hour to edge in the toilet. They have an hour to scroll on social media. They have 2 hours to play Fortnite with their boys. How does that make sense, bro? It's a priority problem. And no tutorial can fix that. No tutorial can help you solve that problem. It's not going to happen. But maybe it's time that we realize that the problem is not the course. The problem is us. I am the problem. I need to change myself. I need to make time to actually learn this. And I don't get it, bro. People say, oh yeah, sculpting is my dream, bro. It means the world to me that I want to make characters. But then you cannot make an hour to sculpt. How does that make sense, bro? If something is really that important, you make time no matter what. The only problem is that you don't realize that time is short. You think, oh yeah, I didn't learn sculpting today. My life is still fine. The worst kind of life is that when life sucks, but it's not that bad that you want to make a change. That's the worst kind of life. Because when you do realize that this is your fault, it's already too late. Imagine a fat guy, bro. A fat guy who has diabetes. He's close to a heart attack, but then he's like, hey, watch me eat this chocolate. See, nothing happened. Nothing happened. But then when he's on his deathbed, it's already too late. No matter how many chocolates you avoid now, you're gonna die. You're just going to die, bro. A person who has high cholesterol eats all of these high cholesterol foods, and they're like, do you see? I ate this. Nothing happened. I didn't have a heart attack. I'm not dead. I'm still alive. Nothing happened. And then he eats another. And then say, yeah, nothing's happening right now. But then later, when he's on his deathbed, when the doctor says that you can't recover now, he's like, doctor, I'll give up all these sweets. I'll give up all this oily food. Tell me anything that works, doctor, please. But bro, it's already too late. You can't go back now. So the way that you want to think of things, bro, you want to think of the end result. What's gonna be, if I do not change my situation right now, where will I end up? And you use that as your motivation. You do not use these happy feelings as motivation. You use that fear. If I don't give this up right now, I will die. If I don't start practicing right now, I will never learn how to do this. I want to be an artist, bro. My goal is to become an artist. If I don't change my habits right now, if I don't stop procrastinating, if I don't put 1 hour of practice every single day, I will never achieve my goals. And you use that as fear, that fear as your new motivation. Motivation does not exist. It's a myth. It's a myth. Like, I don't get it, bro. Jerry's, what they do is that they want to go to work, they'll suck it up for their boss, go to work. They don't feel like going to school, bro. I don't feel like going to school today, but still you're going to suck it up. You're still going to go to school. The only time that they want to seek motivation is when it's time to work on their own thing. How does that make sense, bro? The only time that you want comfort is when it's time to work on your own thing. The only time you want to feel motivated is when it's time to work on your goals. Like, if you can work so hard for other people, why can't you work hard for yourself? It's really, really, really that simple. And once you realize this, there's no going back, bro. No one's going to come here and be your hero. No one's going to help you. Like Michelangelo himself, one of the greatest sculptors of all time, bro. He can come up, get alive from his grave, try to teach you one-on-one. You won't learn if you don't fix your bad habits. It's absolutely 100% your responsibility to make that change. No one is going to do it for you. I can give you these wake-up calls, bro. I can get you fired up for the next 10 minutes. But are you going to put systems in place? Are you going to start practicing today? Are you going to start developing those habits today? That is absolutely up to you. There's no magic thing that I can say right now or anything that I can do that will turn you into a sculptor. That is on you. The only thing I can do is to tell you the truth as it is. I don't care about your feelings, bro. I don't want to be cute. I don't want to be that cute influencer. Oh, wow, yeah, Ishaq's so cute. He talks really fluffy, and I like the way that he speaks. He always motivates me. Nah, bro, I just want to give you the raw truth. This is absolutely 100% your fault. And you can hate me for it. I don't mind, bro. You can still hate me and get results. I don't mind, bro. But I'd rather tell you the truth. I don't mind, bro. You can take my advice, hate me, get results. I don't mind, bro. But I feel it's my, as a creator, it's just my obligation to tell you the truth as it is. Then let you decide what you want to do with it. Do you just want to be another talk? Oh, wow, yeah, I felt really fired up when you said that. But what's the point if you don't take action, bro? What's the point? It disgusts me when people say stuff like that. Yeah, 100%, bro. Bro, what is this conversation? Yeah, you're spitting facts, though. What's the best way to learn besides the donut tutorial? Depends, bro. Like, what do you want to learn? If you want to learn how to sculpt, just watch sculpting tutorials. Why you want to learn how to make a donut? Why do you want to learn about geometry nodes? You want to realize it's never about how long you practice, but it's about what and how are you practicing. For example, if I want to learn sculpting, bro, the most common thing that people say, hey, you need to learn anatomy. All right, you said I should learn anatomy. What should I learn about anatomy? Now, when that is unclear, bro, what people do is that they dive here and they start memorizing these names. They start memorizing the skeleton, the muscles. Oh yeah, because that instructor, he said that I should learn anatomy, so I should learn anatomy, and then he's memorizing all of this bullshit terms, bro. No, when you're learning about anatomy, you don't need to learn about the 600 muscles that are in the body. Just a few muscle groups that you can see, just the shape and the form. You are an artist. You are not a doctor. You just need to focus on a few things. That is what you need to be practicing. The most dangerous advice that I've heard online being shared so casually is practice more, bro. Just practice more. Yeah, but what do I practice? When someone says practice more, a person, what I did was I just went online on Pinterest. Every day I would download a reference, try sculpting it, and I would never get results. The only thing that gets you result is practicing deliberately. Deliberate practice is what gets you results. So for example, if you do not know how to sculpt a face, just learn how to block out a face first. Learn how to get the overall shape of the face first. Do not go beyond this. Do not try to make the eyes. Do not try to make the nose or the mouth. You're not at the level yet. Just figure out how to block out the face. Once you learn how to block out the face, then go on and learn about the proportions. Okay, where do I add the nose? Where do I add the eyes? Where do I add the ear? Don't detail them yet. When you learn that, then you go on how to detail them, and then eventually you learn how to make a face. This is deliberate practice. Now, when you practice this way, it cuts down your time so short, you'll be amazed. By the way, if someone's new and does not know, you can just join my free 1 month head sculpting challenge. And over here, I have this free coursebook that will guide you exactly the way that I'm telling you, step by step, level by level, with every exercise broken down for you. You just have to shut your brain and just follow the course, and you will get results in a month. I swear. Here are all of the amazing results that we have. And I just updated this course with the new one. I just re-recorded the whole thing. And yeah, you can see here, everything is step by step. I show you when you're practicing the skull, how to make the skull. Skull level 1. This is all you practice for skull level 1. And until you get results here, you do not proceed to skull level 2. And then when you get results with skull level 2, then you proceed to skull level 3. If you suck here, keep practicing this until you figure this out. Within 30 days, you will have something that looks like this. No kidding, bro. Already so many people have gotten results with this. And people don't believe, no, bro, I don't think this can work this fast. It's because you've been learning the wrong way. Simple, bro. You're an artist. You're not a doctor. How much can you make by sculpting? How much can I make by sculpting? Bro, it actually depends. What are you doing? If you have a job, it depends on the country that you are. If you are an instructor, it depends on how many followers you have. If you're selling a course, it depends on how many sales you have. There's literally no cap with this. The only cap that comes is when you have a job, because the job they won't let you grow apart after a certain threshold. They won't let you grow after that. If you have your own business, if you make models online, sell online, it just depends on what your audience size is. How good are your skills and how well are you able to market them? So it really, really, really depends. And honestly, unless you're in a job, there's no cap. There's no cap, bro. Imagine that a person, he makes 3D models and his audience loves him. He sells 3D models, and every time he posts, 100 people buy his model. He sells them for, I don't know, bro, $30. He just instantly makes $3,000. And that model is on his website forever. And when new people subscribe, they've watched that content as well. They buy it as well. It's just exponential. There's literally no cap. But the truth is, it's a very, very, very slow lane. True, I am so excited to work on my course. Like after work, I'm excited to work even more. Other normal stuff, things don't feel that fun. Yeah, that's true, bro. Once you get addicted to this, there is pleasure in sculpting. There is pleasure in achieving things that you want. There is pleasure in achieving your goals. 100% there is. The only problem is that the timeline is so expanded. It's so long that you can't learn to sculpt in a day, bro. But if you want to feel amused, you can just scroll on your phone for 5 seconds and you find that reel that amuses you. And this just fries your brain, because your brain now wants instant results. Instant results. When you play video games, bro, how long do you have to grind before you unlock that skin? It's almost instant. You can play that game, grind the entire night, unlock the skin that you wanted, and now your brain is being programmed in a way that it wants instant results. Our brain is a monkey brain. You have a monkey brain. I have a monkey brain. Everyone has a monkey brain. And what our monkey brain wants is pleasure. That is it. It does not care whether that pleasure is from drugs, whether it's from porn, whether it's from video games, whether it's from scrolling. It does not care about the source of that pleasure. It just cares about how much pleasure have I experienced and how little effort did I have to put in. The higher the pleasure, the lower the effort, the more addictive that thing becomes. Now, the problem is that, bro, when I play video games, my brain is now screwed. It's fried. It just wants instant results. When I try to achieve the same things in real life, it's like, no, bro, this is not fun. This is boring. Go play that video game again. This is exactly why when you are sitting down to practice something, when you are sitting down to learn, your brain is wandering. Your brain is like, nah, man, this is not fun. Oh, check your phone, bro. Check your phone. That Jerry inside your brain, he's convincing you to do these things. Nah, man, just close this tab. Let's just scroll through Pornhub, bro. Let's just scroll. We'll just watch the thumbnails. I swear we won't open them. Let's just scroll, bro. Let's just watch the thumbnails. That is how your brain convinces you. Because it's just absolutely fried. And if you want to feel the pleasure here, you have to give up the bad habits. Once you give up those bad habits, and when you finally feel that pleasure that comes with your own growth, it becomes addicting. Now, I know, bro, if I want to learn something, a new topic, if I want to get really good at sculpting creatures, I just have to practice creatures for a while. I just have to practice creatures every single day for a while. I have to study them deliberately, and then I will become good at sculpting creatures. It's really that easy. And then my brain enjoys that pleasure, and I get addicted to the process. It's just that the timeline here is so long that people are unable to commit to this. Before they even get results, they are distracted again. And then they go back to their bad habits again. It's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle. Bro, Michelangelo would probably go... Okay, that is hilarious, bro. Yeah, Michelangelo probably will go back to the grave. Oh boy, I have to teach this. He's a Jerry. Nah, man, I'm better dead. Imagine someone getting results and hating you for it. I don't mind, bro. You can hate me. I don't mind. As long as you get results, I don't mind, bro. Bro, even Ishaq, even though I'm getting these amazing results, the only way so I'll become a sculptor is to learn every single one. It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. I believe that the reason that they hate me or why they leave hate comments is because I just show them the mirror and they cannot accept what they see in the mirror. I don't want to sugarcoat anything, bro. I just want to show you the mirror. I want to tell you that the reason that you suck is absolutely 100% utterly your responsibility. You are responsible for this. It's because you suck. And they just cannot digest this truth. No, he's so rude, bro. I don't want to listen to him. He shows me this mirror that I don't want to see yet. No, man, I don't want to sugarcoat anything. I just want to tell you the way that the things actually are. It's your fault. And I'm offering a solution. I'm giving you a free solution to end your misery. And even then, I cannot force you to do it. It is your decision. Do you want to give yourself that 1 month and just 1 hour every single day? I don't care, bro. You give that 1 hour, then go ahead, bro. Continue being a Jerry. I don't care. But I swear, bro, once you get that progress, once you experience it, you wouldn't want to be a Jerry. Because you know that then you will realize that being a Jerry costs me everything. Being a Jerry costs me my dreams. Being a Jerry costs me. Being a Jerry is the reason I'm a loser that I am right now. And it's simply a decision. You are a decision away from getting progress in this area that you have been struggling for I don't know how long. You are just a decision away. Do you want to be a Jerry? Or do you want to just commit 1 month? That's it. How do you feel about AI generated sculpts? No, I actually think it's pretty badass. I feel like it's a really cool thing. And it is something that will not stop. Right now, maybe it's not at a point where we can use it reliably in the workflows. But eventually, I do think it will advance to a point where it can. Like, I don't know, at the rate that AI is growing, it's actually pretty insane. It's scary. And it will figure out retopology. It will figure out, okay, this is an eye. The way that I have to make topology around this is I have to give it its full circle. It will figure out the way that AI figured out that this is a person. Anything that you throw at AI right now, it can just identify, read that image like a human being, it will be able to identify that, okay, this is the nose, this is the mouth, this is how I want the edge loop to be around the nose and the mouth. And it will get pretty scary, bro. I won't lie. But I don't let it affect how I personally sculpt, because like I told you, bro, even if AI takes over everything, everything goes to shit, I'll still be sculpting characters. This is what I'm passionate about. I don't care, bro. This is what I'm passionate about. And I personally believe, especially for artists, I personally believe that your value will actually increase if you are really good at what you do. Provided that you are good at what you do, your value will increase. And why do I think that? It's because imagine Toyota. Okay, Toyota is stamping cars on a conveyor belt, making so many cars, bro. I don't know how many cars Toyota is making. But then on the other hand, we have Rolls-Royce. And Rolls-Royce is luxury. It's valued so high. One of the reasons being it's 100% handmade. Okay, it's handmade. It has human effort. There's also this AI. So if someone makes AI art, he can make them, I don't know, bro, in masses. He can produce so many artworks with 2D AI softwares. But then there's an artist who's really renowned. His art will always have more value because he hand painted those things. Everything that's handmade has more value. So if there's, I don't know, if there's a wallet, if there's a leather jacket, if there's a rug, if there's pottery, okay, so those mud utensils, when they are handmade, they have more value. And I believe that the more and more AI becomes common, the value for handmade things will increase. Also for content creators. Imagine if every content that you watched was made by a bot. It was fake. It was all fake. It was just an AI bot, an AI influencer that you were watching all along. What would you rather? Would you want to watch pixels on a screen, or would you want to watch a real person sharing his experiences, sharing his lessons? What would you want? So I personally believe that human touch, anything that has human touch to it will have more value. So I'm not scared about AI, bro. Yes, there will be consequences in the job market, in the industry, because in business, bro, what do you want to do? In business, all you want to do is maximize profit and minimize cost. 100%. That is what every business wants, bro. They don't care about human value. They're not humane about this thing. All they want is maximum profit, minimum cost. And when AI does advance that much, 100%, why would they want to hire artists? Why would they want to deal with people getting sick? Why would they want to deal with, yeah, bro, this person is sick, he needs a sick leave. Why should I do that? But I can just pay a monthly subscription for a program that automates everything. He just generates a model on masses. But I still believe that there will be people who want to learn how to do this. They want to make characters out of pure passion. They don't care, bro. Even if the result is not good as AI, they just want to make something that they created, they made with their own hands, they sculpted. And they would want to learn, they would invest their time in this. And I am 100% one of those people, bro. If AI takes over everything, bro, I would 100% continue doing this. How much geometry can Blender handle? Bro, it depends on your specs. It can handle million, 4 million, 5 million polygons. Depends on your specs. Like, I don't have the most high-end PC right now, but I can go up to 2 million, 3 million, and it works. It can get laggy a bit for some operations, but yeah, it still works. Okie dokie, I'm going to pop off the stream. Thanks for the stream. My pleasure, my friend. Take care. Have a great day. It's good talking. Also, the mindset Ishaq has set on me with the 1 month challenge. You can apply to almost everything you want to learn. Bro, I believe mindset is absolutely core to everything. And it does translate universally. But thank you for sharing that. I do appreciate this. And I'm glad that it has had this impact on you. No, you didn't see I was imitating a Jerry. You can see that I said Jerry. Oh, yeah, I know, bro. I know you were imitating a Jerry. Well, could you disclose how much you make? Bro, it's not very consistent for me. So in my best months, I've made about $3,000, $4,000. In worst, there have been months where I made, I don't know, I just broke even 100, 500. So it really, really depends. Sometimes what happens is I get some freelance work as well. I work on projects, so it's really, really good. I also recently started taking mentorships as well. So it's really nice. That has been working great. and it has helped me increase my income. Before this, I was yeah, I was selling courses before this, and when I was selling courses, I was making about $500 from my content. But main source of income was my freelance work. Now I don't freelance as much, and I'm at a point where this business has grown a bit. It's not till the point where I want to be, but somewhere around 1 to 2K is where I make right now. If I get some freelance work as well, it can go up to 3K, 4K. But if just this, then about 1 to 2K. Why your sculpt is so different with the picture reference? I'm not sure, bro. Why is it different? Yeah, it is different, but it's okay. I don't mind. Like, if you give me more time, 100%, I can try to match it. But I think for how long has it been? 1 hour, 22 minutes with me ranting for more than half the time. I think this is good enough. And yeah, to be honest, bro, when I'm sculpting from a reference, my goal is not to make 100% of what I see. I just like to aim for 80 to 90% accuracy. As long as I'm in that range, it is a good sculpt for me. People are going to get tired of AI because everything at one point will start to look the same. People will get bored of it. Yep, 100%. AI generated models will become cheap and human made model will end up costing more. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. That will also cause more people to not have jobs. But when people do have a job, they'll be making more. 100%. When you see these 3D models being sold online, and there's this artist who's really famous, he has his own social media presence, personal brand, and he makes sculptures and he sells them, they will always have more value than something that was mass produced by AI. I enjoyed the rant as I build a web app. I just saw you on my homepage. Yeah, pleasure to hear that, man. Good luck with your web app. Where you live, don't you think location also changes how much you make matter? Yeah, it 100% changes, bro. Also, I live in a joint family, so me and my father and my brother, we share our resources, so it works very well for us. If I was living on my own, then yes, it sometimes it might be hard. There was a time where my father's business went absolute zero. There was no income at all, and I was the only one supporting the whole family. That time I had a full-time job. It was paying me really, really well, and I had freelance things going on my side. I was making about 3K a month during that time, and it was like it was good for us. So 100%, it does matter where you live, where you live. 100%. Like, this is also exactly why so many people who have remote jobs, they just move to countries that are cheaper to live in. A lot of content creators, they just move to countries where it's not as cheap to live. For example, they move to Turkey, or they move to Indonesia, or they move to other countries where it's the quality of life is good, but it's relatively cheap to where they live. So 100%, it has a big impact. I mean, nose is absolutely different. Wrinkles, I'm not saying sculpted bad, bro. You are talented. Oh, thanks, my friend. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to match these wrinkles 100%, man. Like, it's going to take forever. As long as it looks something similar, I'm happy. This looks like an orc, an angry, mean orc. So I'm happy. Yeah, let's enable some shadows. And yeah, I'll just see if we have any more questions while I showcase the community. If they are, I will answer them. If not, I will be signing off. So let me show you guys what I have in store for you. If you're interested in learning sculpting without diving too much into anatomy and all of this, just head on to this free community, bro. It's a community. I have a free course here. I will teach you how to sculpt in 30 days. Within 30 days, you will have something that looks like this. And you will understand everything. It's not that you will watch this course, get the result, try things on your, they won't work. No, I want to teach you in a way that you become independent. That is why I also have this separate module that tells you exactly what and what not to do after the course. The way that I like to put this is, bro, whenever you're trying to learn how to ride a bicycle, you have training wheels. And when you remove those training wheels, you lose your balance a bit. So when you're following a course or a tutorial, those are the training wheels. And when you remove them, yes, you might lose your balance a bit. The result is never going to be exactly what you had with the course. And that is okay. That is part of the process. You try things on your own, you figure out where are you weak in, and then you go back to the source material and then you fill in those gaps. That is how you learn. And I don't like this saying, practice makes perfect. Practice doesn't make perfect. Perfectionism, perfect doesn't exist. Practice makes better. And not every practice helps. Deliberate practice helps. You can practice mindlessly for 4 hours, random references, random stuff, random parts of the body. But if you keep avoiding the thing that you need, you know that you suck at, there's no point. What was that practice for? For example, if I know I suck at sculpting the eyes, but I consider this my practice. I'm making a face from scratch. I'm sculpting the nose. I'm sculpting the mouth. I'm sculpting the ears. I'm just productively procrastinating, bro. I know I'd suck at the ears. So the thing that I have to practice is the ears. Oh, sorry, eyes. Yeah, if I suck at the eyes, bro, all I have to do is practice the eyes. If I'm blocking out the face, I'm not sculpting the eyes. If I'm making the mouth, I'm not sculpting the eyes. If I'm making the nose, I'm not sculpting the eyes. If I'm making the ears, I'm not sculpting the eyes, bro. The only thing that's going to help me improve is to sculpt the eyes. So many people, they waste time. They think, oh wow, bro, I sat for 4 hours in front of the computer today. I made a face from scratch and eventually I sculpted the eyes for just 5 minutes. What? Bro, you suck at eyes. Just give that entire hour to the eyes. That is what will actually move the needle for you. This is the difference between practicing mindlessly versus practicing deliberately. So you have to be deliberate. You have to be intentional about what you are investing your time in. Time is money, bro. And yeah, you just focus on the things that you know that you suck at. So, bro, if you want to practice the best way, the easiest way, just go ahead, join this, and I would love to see you there. Nice stream, thank you. Have you ever done any full ready corrector, sculpt, retopology, rigging, animation, or are you just bro? I've been let me show you actually. I've been a 3D generalist for more than 6 years in the mobile game industry. And I have been making characters, retopologizing them, rigging them, animating them, making the environments, making the scene, making these concept videos, making these animations. You see this character? Sculpted, retopologized, rigged, animated. I made these things. So yeah, I have done all of those things. It's just not something I am very passionate about. It was something that I was doing because I had to do. I'm grateful that I had to do this. I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to do this, but I just want to admit that I was a Jerry. Because while I was doing all of this, what I was most passionate about was sculpting characters. And since it was really, really hard, I was doing everything else other than sculpting. And on December 23, I decided, bro, that I'm going to learn sculpting no matter what. I've been trying this for so many years. Now I'll just put my head into it and I won't stick it out unless I figure it out. And that's what I did. So I had a full-time job. I had freelance work. And the full-time job was really, really long, bro. I had freelance work and I'm married. I have a family and I want to spend time with my family as well. It's so exhausting to learn sculpting here. But since sculpting was what I was most passionate about, I just realized, bro, if I can perform at my work, if I can match the deadlines for my freelance work for other people, I can 100% do it for myself. So before anything else started, bro, I just woke up at 5 a.m. and I did 1 hour of practicing every single day. No matter how I felt like, I decided I'm not going to be a bitch anymore, bro. I don't want to be like, oh, I don't feel like sculpting, so I won't sculpt. No, bro, I'm going to be a man. If I say I'm going to sculpt at 5 a.m., I'm going to sculpt at 5 a.m. And that is what I did, bro. And that is how I finally started getting results. And my mission now is to just help as many young artists avoid these mistakes that I made. And you've probably heard me so many times that I make fun of this character Jerry. I just want to be honest. Jerry is me. I'm Jerry. 5 years ago, me is Jerry. That's who I make fun of. I make fun of myself. But since I've named him Jerry, I get a free pass to roast him all I want. Yeah, that's my mission, bro. And here you can see I've already helped so many young artists avoid these mistakes. It took me 6 years to figure it out. People are figuring it out in 2 weeks now. It's actually insane. It's actually insane, bro. I'm so grateful that I get to do this. I'm so happy that I get to do this. And is just so fulfilling. It's so purposeful to do this that I don't want to do anything else. So instead of trying to figure out anything else, this is what I want to figure out. I just want to do this full time, bro. I just want to help so many artists. My goal is that by the end of this year, I want to help 2,000 artists. I want to help 2,000 artists. And I'm going to judge it by the size that I have inside this community. It's 449. I want this to be 2,000. I just want to help them figure things out. I just want to help them be more accountable, change their mindsets, achieve the goals that they want. And when it happens, bro, it just makes me so happy. It makes me so happy, bro. I cannot tell you how happy that makes me. When I see all of these results, bro, it just makes me so happy. Like imagine someone telling you, yo man, thank you. I've been recently getting some freelance orders due to my improvement in sculpting, and the best part is clients are actually pleased with the result, bro. You cannot imagine how happy that makes me. And I would 100% do this full time rather than trying to figure out something else. I don't care about AI is booming, whatever. I don't care about. I want to get people results with sculpting. That is all I care about. Gonna sub for the yapping. I don't. Oh my god, bro. Maybe one day I'll get you to sculpt as well. Yeah, appreciate the subscribe, my friend. I live in Ireland. Love 3D, but because of lack of job positions, I have to change my career to UI UX design. But I want to be a 3D artist. It sucks, bro. I want to make cartoons. Yeah, bro. I agree, bro. It does suck. And this is the harsh reality. This is the harsh reality. For a long time, we have to do things that we don't want to do the things that we want. And it's just how life is. If I could snap my fingers and become whatever I want, I would 100% snap my fingers. So many people just don't want to pay the price of what it takes to get their dreams. The cost of the life that you want is the life that you currently have. So if you want a life that you dream of, you have to give up the current life that you have. You have to do things that you never did. To get things you want, you have to do things you never did. And you have to do them for a very long time without any guarantee of success. That's the scary part. There's no guarantee of success, bro. You could quit your job, try things out, and maybe it does not work. But on the off chance that it does, that is the odd that I believe everyone should take. Let me illustrate this for you. So imagine that there's this guy over here, right? And here's me, I'm standing right behind him. And below us is a pit of spikes. There's a pit of spikes. If anyone falls, bro, he will die. And what we have to do now is we have to cross this rope, really thin rope, to reach the other side. And to this guy, I say, hey, bro, go ahead and walk this rope. And he will be like, why would I ever walk this rope, bro? I will fall and I will die. I will never walk this rope, bro. Why would I walk this rope? And then what happens is I point a gun to his head. I'm like, walk, bitch. If you don't, I'm going to scramble your brain. If you don't walk this road, I will 100% shoot you in the head. I will turn your brain to mush. And now there's maybe a 0.01% chance that this person will survive this walk. But there's a 100% chance that if he does not, I will turn his brain to mush. 100% chance, bro. The odds of walking this path is 0.01%. He's going to take that odd. Because there's a 100% chance that he will die if he doesn't. The same thing goes for life, bro. Maybe the goal that you want, maybe the life that you want, maybe there's a 0.1% chance that you will achieve them. But there's a 100% chance that you will not achieve them if you don't even try. And I believe that failure feels better than regret. I can be okay with failing, bro. I don't mind failing. Maybe I try things out, they don't work. I failed. It's okay. But I personally cannot live with the regret that, oh boy, I wish I had at least tried. That when I'm on my deathbed, I can be a man. I can be happy that, holy shit, bro, life was so stressful. It was so uncomfortable. I tried everything. It didn't work out, but I gave it my best. I gave it my best, bro. I can be happy with that fact and I can die in peace with a smile on my face. But I cannot die peacefully if I knew that, oh boy, I wish I had tried. I had this potential. Maybe it might have worked. I don't know. But I wish I had tried. So failure always tastes, it feels better than regret. 100%, bro. Lol, you can always try it for free. Yeah, just go ahead, bro. Try it for free. And for a long time, we have to do things that we don't want. And there's no guarantee whether those things will work or not. But No one else can take the odd for us. We have to take those odds. And yeah, bro, that's just, yeah. It is hard. I know it's not what you want to hear. It's not sexy to hear this, but it is the absolute truth. This is how it is. Great words, bro. Thank you, my friend. Perfect. I will now end the stream. This was a very interesting stream, by the way. Yeah, I had a great time as well. So I'll see you guys around. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. And just join the 1 month challenge. It's absolutely free. If you want to learn how to sculpt, bro, I'm giving you the roadmap for free. I'm giving you the shortcut, the answer to all of your misery. You don't know where to start. I'm telling you where to start. You've been spending years. I'm promising you results in a month, bro. What else do you want? With that said, goodbye. Take care and have a great day. Take care. Boom.